Okay, so the freeing of humanity, stage two, which is what we're in right now. And of course, and it's from now, this point in time, 15 years, give or take a year or two, right? Of course, um, that humanity would be fully free and unified, or at least very, very, very close. And what I realized, if each of those, let's see, a couple of years, it's around 2035 when I think stage four will kick in, I think, if my calculations are correct. And that is when I was doing the Carl Jung video, I got at around 2035, it was like the return of the Christ conscious avatars. And I think I don't know for sure I have, but I'm getting this sense, this is what came to me just now. 2035, stage four is the codon ring of divinity. So that would make sense. Anyway, this is all for fun. This is all my storytelling. Don't hang your hat on it. Anyway, stage two. Stage two is all about relating and relationships. And when I first like checked in for an initial vision before I knew about this relating kind of business, what I saw was I first saw a big palm tree being blown by a massive west wind that was like stormy, like rain pelleting dark clouds. And, the palm tree just bends with it. And then right after that, I saw a little guy, a cowboy on his horse running the same direction, kind of west wind going and kind of running away. So I guess intuitively and kind of what I looked up, it's all about relationship with man and his environment, but also during this time, right? As I mean, these things have all been happening for many years. It's all becoming these stages or cycles are becoming more defined and clearer and shorter and changing faster as time is speeding up, kind of thing. But yeah, and it's also saying that, nature is going to take a beating, but nature is resilient. Let me see, I actually typed up some notes. Yeah, sudden changes are coming. The west wind indicating sudden changes, deliverance, transition. The palm tree representing resilience, flexibility, peace coming, and the fact that palm trees and nature as well can take a beating but still survives and can produce fruits for people to enjoy. Um, as far as the cowboy, the cowboy, unfortunately, he is running away from the wind. So it's a challenging time for people. They're in this storm and they want to run away from it, but also it is a cowboy on a horse, and it represents our individuality is being questioned. It's a little bit of fear, but also courage. It is courage to kind of like, okay, a storm's coming, let's get the hell out of here and figure out. It's the cowboy way. Very independent, courageous, and yeah. So that's kind of like the intuitive symbol for this stage. And stage two is held by the codon rings of humanity and the Illuminati. And so this is a time when I mean, it's just so obvious. We have become so fully aware of our own human suffering, as well as now we're so aware of the suffering of others in other parts of the world. And we're being like it's so obvious. The shadows, our unconscious shadows are coming up. Other people's, the world shadows are coming up. So we're like being faced with all of these dark shadows, our wounds, our broken hearts, suffering of others, um, as well as well, I'll talk about the Illuminati in just a second. Our relationship, the relationship part is our relationship to others with others, how we relate with others, how we've been relating with our environment, but also we've been awakened to this hidden partner we've had on this planet, right? Many, I mean, obviously many people have already known this, but the collective is waking up to the shadow government, the controllers, and they're like, holy shit, I didn't even know I was in a relationship with you. And they're becoming aware of this yeah, very shadowy relationship. Okay, as far as the Ring of the Illuminati, while of course people are waking up that there is a shadow group of the Illuminati, um, it's also the time, this stage is when the light shadow of the Illuminati is it's encoding this planet with new light frequencies. Sorry. Okay, so we get that. So this is where we're at. We're like, holy shit, we have this this partner that we're in relationship that's been controlling us and aware of our suffering. And the theme for stage two that I got, the hexagram that I got, which is absolutely perfect. It's in Gene Keys terminology, it's 39, and it's the time of provocation. We're being so provoked to be like, what is going on, to make changes or to recognize what's going on. And in the hexagram verbiage, it's called meeting obstruction. So humanity as a whole has met an obstruction. And the universe, what this hexagram is saying is, look, the universe and the cosmos has been trying to give you a clue for so many years. We've been giving you small clues all along, and you're not seeing it. And now is the time for a cosmic intervention. Before you reach a point where humanity as a whole, has contracted a bigger fate that you can't control. So this is a time of there's so much obstruction. We're not seeing it. The cosmos has stepped in basically and halting us and saying, enough is enough. You got to take a look at things on the planet and stop before something bigger. And we're hearing it, right? We're waking up. This is the awakening. It is a human struggle. And what's happening with humanity is now people are struggling with two conflicting belief systems. Like one belief system is being shattered, but they're not ready to let go of this and they're struggling. This is very difficult for humanity right now. For people waking up, they don't know what's going on. Oh, do I believe in God? Did I, oh, I have controllers now, all that sort of stuff. So this is a very difficult time. And they don't, it says people are struggling with reality. They don't know what's real. I mean, is this not painting a picture of what's happening? I mean, it's beautiful. Um, and also humanity right now is, I'm going to cry, is experiencing this feeling of we're being confronted with problems that appear too great to handle. And many people are considering giving up, or they're saying like there's no way out. It's just us, you know, all this sort of stuff. And or people are saying that they may take on a different take, like this is a punishment from God. And what the cosmos and the I Ching wants us to know is that, first of all, and I know many people are taking this on. They're like, oh my God, I have to do something. I have to take on the role. I have a duty now to do something. And the universe says, this is not necessary. You must take care of yourself, take care of your own shadows. Don't take on the world's problems. That is the job, because it's not your responsibility. You didn't do it. It's not your role, it's the cosmos' role. And the cosmos can take care of this only if and when first of all, we have to remove the guilt and self-blame that we have been feeling, our lack of self-worth this whole time. Until we realize, holy shit, our universe or my world has been controlled. No wonder I can't get a job or find whatever the situation is, why I don't have any money. Right. So remove that guilt and self-blame And now take this anger and rage and even despair that you feel for what is happening on this planet. And you must, of course, internally, internally say, no, 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 to whatever situation you're looking at or the person, whatever enrages you, and give that anger, tell the helpers of the universe, take my anger and you make the changes, you create the justice, and it will happen. That's our job. It's not our job. It's never been our responsibility to heal the world and take on that role because we didn't do it. Okay. So yeah, that's what the sage wanted to get across to us. Yeah, we have to give our anger to the cosmos and they'll take care of it. Anything else for stage two? I didn't do any predictions for stage two because stage two appears to be ending around 2027. So we've got a few months left, and then we move into stage three. Let me see here. Oh yeah, stage two. We also, not as only is it about relationship, but it's our relationship with the astral world. And yeah, learning all about all the beings and entities that are residing there. I mean, yeah, total wake up call. Okay, stage three is great changes. Okay, until next time.